all you need is YouTube. So,
YouTube?
oh yeah, I sent you the email and it has a link.
My daughter set it up already. So
oh, cool. Yeah, so
it's just say Google Meet, ask them to join.
Oh no, I don't know why it should just be. You should have just got an email from me that just has a link. So we don't.
Yeah, that's what she did.
Okay.
Okay, then for pool.
Yeah.
Which one? The YouTube one?
Yeah, the YouTube link from the email that I sent.
Okay. Okay. I've never done this before.
No problem. It's easy. I've done it quite a few times, so it's easy to walk you through it. Yeah, again, we just send you the link. Say it again? Yeah, we just stay on the speakerphone, and then you just watch YouTube as I design it live in front of you.
Okay.
So you just got to tell me when you see the YouTube and you see your house. You can see it?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. All right. So I'm looking. So you're going to keep the patio cover back there? That's in your backyard?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Probably done.
Gotcha. And then what size of a pool do you want and what shape?
Okay, 1 second. It's going to be just
rectangle, okay. And then is it just going to be flat? I mean, are we going to have a spa also?
With a spa.
With a spa, okay. Let me put it on in there. So this is the wave of the future. This is how things will be done. Because of, well, not because of COVID. We were doing this before COVID, but now this is the majority. How do you like living out there in Wildomar?
We like it.
I am coming from you from Maricopa, Arizona. It is just a little. Just a little. I think it's going to be 111 today. So a little warm. All right. So
this laptop.
say that again.
We're trying to do this to our laptop.
Oh yeah, laptop's a little. Either way, you can do it through the big screen too, but the laptop's a little bit easier.
Hold on 1 second.
No worries. No worries. Do you want me to send you the link, Tracy, or no? You got other stuff to do.
Oh, I always have other stuff.
Yeah. Well, do you want to
I have
watch?
2 screens over here.
Oh, okay. Here. Then I'll send. Hold on real quick. Let me just forward you the link. You guys good? Can you see everything? Do I need to stop?
Hold on 1 second. We're trying to put the link in our laptop.
No problem.
There's a back.
No problem. I'm still drawing, so I don't need you guys yet.
Okay.
I'm just a drawer.
Okay. All right. We can hang up on this phone now, right?
No, you got to keep me on the phone.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, what you want to do is you want to turn the volume off on your computer.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so we're going to start kind of here. So that pool is, and I'm going to show you in 3D in just a second. The pool that I have drawn is about 30. Oh, look there. Dave's pretty good. He probably quoted you. He should have quoted you 30 by 15.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. Oh, Stefan, how you doing, sir?
Doing all right.
All right. So the spa is a 7 by 7. And let me show you. And again, so you just tell me when you can see the 3D if you wouldn't mind, because we have a little bit of a lag.
We see it.
Okay, good. So the setbacks, no, setback is how far we have to be from the property line to the pool. That's 5 foot. So the pool is 5 foot away from the property line, and then it's 15 wide by 30 long, and then the spa is 7 foot by 7 foot, and it is currently raised up 18 inches. If you raise the spa up 18 inches, it's easy for you just to sit down because 18 inches is sitting height for a seat, and then you just sit down and you kick your legs over and you get in the spa.
Okay.
So, yeah. So from here, I kind of ask you guys, what would you like to see next? So what would you want? Do you want to raise the backside of the pool up and put some water features on there?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you want that? So my question is, do you want to see some different? Let me do some different elevations so you guys can see it. Because what's nice to do, we can just do straight across if you want, or we could do a step, which is kind of nice. But let me show you it both ways. Now, do you guys like stacked stone or tile, or do you have any kind of preference at all?
I wanted the white stack stone.
White stacked stone, no problem. So that what I have there, just tell me when you can see it. Again, there's just a little bit of a lag. And that's the spa's raised up at 18. Then you have a step down to 1 foot. Then we raise back up to 18, and then we go back down to a foot. So if you like that, if not, I can just go straight across. And again, we probably want to put some water features in that wall so that you get a little sound of water. You're gonna have a water feature automatically that comes out of the spa. So go ahead.
So do you want the water feature to come to the spa?
Yeah, I wanted the spa to have like the what do you call it? I guess the water cascading to it.
Gotcha.
And then that wall that you built there.
Yes. And then have one on the wall also.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
And the bowls, what do you call those?
The fire bowls?
Fire bowls, yeah.
Do you want fire in them, or you just want water coming out?
Or water and fire.
Water and fire, no problem.
No, water and fire, because I think that fire on the bowls and then a separate water feature kind of like underneath them, below it.
Okay, no problem. Would you like 1 or 2 fire bowls or 3?
He's doing, I think I called him to see if we can do 4. He said, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Because I was concerned where by the wall is, the opposite where the spa.
Okay.
It would just be like nothing there,
So nothing. So basically, let me put them in and then we'll change them. It's easy. Like I said, it's easy to change. While I'm doing that, what is the depth of the pool? So like how deep do you want the pool? Usually we start at 3.5, and usually 3.5 to 6 is the standard.
Yeah.
The standard.
The standard. And then he also requested for him to have that to where we can sit around the pool. What do you call that?
A Baja shelf?
Huh?
A Baja shelf?
Yes. Yeah.
No problem. Okay. Let me do all of that. Well, you guys, so just to give you a little background on me, I've been doing this about 20 years. I'm also a licensed pool builder. I used to own a pool company called Blue Haven Pools in Orange County. So I used to build 100 pools a year.
Oh, okay.
So I've been working with Dave. Actually, I got my contractor's license before Dave did, and we've been working together now about 4 years. So,
oh, okay. That's
yeah.
awesome.
So I work with, we probably have over 500 contractors now that use our service, and we probably do about, I would say, upwards of 500 homeowners a year now also.
Okay.
So this is all we do.
Uh-huh.
It's a family business. My sister-in-law, who's actually sitting next to me, is my partner. And
Okay.
so, and then my daughter will be working.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, and again, I say that because Dave is finding a good contractor is about as hard as finding a good spouse. So it's very difficult. There are plenty of bad contractors. There are lots of them. Because there's no professional training on how to be a contractor for most guys. It's just, it's the Wild West.
Yeah, we've met some that are very unprofessional from the get-go. So we listen to David.
He is incredibly professional. Well, he shows up on time and he calls you back, and that's what's really
we found
important.
out a bunch of them don't, you know.
Oh yeah, no. You notice I was on time, but I'm a Navy veteran, so I think being on time is really important.
Okay. My husband is Army veteran.
Oh, okay, excellent. Stefan, what was your MOS, sir?
As a mechanic.
Okay.
Bravo.
Enlisted, I'm assuming?
Enlisted.
I came out E5. I came out as an AT2. I worked on advanced electronics, anti-submarine warfare, North Island in the Navy. All right, so some fireballs next. Let us see here. She just in there.
She was in there.
Okay, let's try. Do you want round or square fireballs? Do you have any?
The round.
The round? Okay, no problem.
Yeah, maybe square. I don't know. I haven't really thought.
Let's go with the round first.
Yeah, we'll go the round. It's easy. Again, this is supposed to be fun. So. So there's a couple fireballs on there.
Uh-huh.
And we can change the color, of course. And then let me put on the water features now and the water feature out of the spa.
Well, you're on the water bowl. I don't know if this is easier for you. What we wanted, on that side that you have by the fence.
Yes.
We want 2 water bowl and then 2 by the what do you call it? By the
opposite side of the spa.
Yeah, opposite side of the spa.
So you want? Okay, gotcha. So you guys, let me move. So you guys are thinking on the spa itself?
No. On the opposite side.
Opposite side. Got you. Okay, got you.
Because it's a blank wall. I'm all about symmetry and stuff, and it just.
I got you. Do you want to raise that wall then? Do you want to raise the wall?
Yeah.
Okay. My sister-in-law she reads mind, so she's telling as you said that she goes the other wall. She's just. She knew exactly what you said.
It's a female thing.
It is. That's what I was gonna say. It's a girl thing. It's a girl thing. The other wall, you dork. Right.
Thank you.
No, Leah, this is supposed to be fun, not supposed to be stressful.
It is fun.
Yeah. No, come on. It's, I love what I do. It's just a lot of fun. Okay, so let's look at that. Let me put the water features in so you can see them.
Sure.
Now, is that a baby I hear?
Oh, it's my doggy.
Your dog. Okay. Same thing. Pretty close. Let's make that a 3-footer or 4-foot.
What?
And then I'm going to throw some concrete in there just so you can see it a little bit better now too. And then we'll figure out what the deck, because you see how fast this goes.
Yeah.
It's not like, not my first time. So. Yeah, I'm having the hardest time convincing Dave that this is the better way to do stuff, but he'll come around.
That's hard.
It's well,
You make it look easy.
it is hard if you've never done it before, but I've done it so much it doesn't seem hard to me. And if you love what you do, boy, just so I really enjoy. I'm an artist at heart, and so this works good. But it's a lot of fun.
This is what we'll submit to for what do you call it?
The HOA.
HOA and also permits, right?
Correct. Also for the So I do also, again, I'm an expert in all the engineering. So we'll send it over to the engineer after this, and then it'll get engineered, and then Dave will pull the permit with this. So this is the 3D, and again, it just happened. The software actually isn't that good for technical plans, but because I've used it so long, we've kind of made it that way. So with templates and things like that. So that kind of starting to look nice.
Three. So it'll be like one big water feature by the fence, and then two of that. Yeah. And then by the spa.
Yeah. So let me zoom in there. Let me do this. I love having my sister-in-law next to me doing this because she tells me, again, because if you're a guy, you just think a certain way.
Yeah.
There we go. So I wonder if you can see that. Now I have there's a spa water feature. And then if we go around,
yeah, okay.
And you got a water feature there, and then I have one over here also. Oops. On this little.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now those water features, they can go like that. So I have them like that, or they can go like this. Let me change it. That's a better mode to work in, I think, Trace. What I just did when I'm showing them stuff. Okay, let's go back to that. Computer wants to go to its own place. I don't know why it's doing that, but hey, it's all right. So you can see how now I changed it so the water feature kind of comes out. It doesn't. So you can adjust it. You can adjust the water feature. So how much power, how much water volume comes out of there.
Oh, okay.
So if you see that.
Whether it goes down the wall or it comes off the wall.
Correct. Yeah. So technically we call those shear descents is the technical name, but there'll be a test later. So I hope you guys are taking notes. Just okay. Now let's go to the spa rope. Now, what do you think? All that. What is any comments, changes? What would we like to do?
The Baja thing.
Yes.
Because honestly, I don't swim. I don't know how to swim, so I'll be on the Baja thing.
Okay, gotcha. Do you want that big? Now that right now is about 6 foot by about 6 foot. Do you want it bigger? Because if you're going to be out there, you might want to go. We could do it all the way across the pool.
Yeah.
And I think that would be my recommendation.
Yeah, because I won't be in that deep end of 5 feet actually.
Okay,
So,
no problem.
that little.
It's for you and you for the dog.
Yeah, me and my dog is 3 pounds.
No
so
problem. I gotcha. Yeah, I've had plenty of pools, but I'm staying at the resort near my brother and my sister, and at the Indian Casino down close here in Maricopa, and they have a big Baja shelf, and they have a wall, and that's what everybody uses.
Yeah.
That's what everybody's on.
So, but if we add it longer, that will make the pool smaller, right? Should we extend the pool a little more?
Well, I don't. Again, it really depends. It's going to increase the cost if you do that. And number one is that, and then the other thing is you got that patio cover there. So,
like towards not the patio cover. Like if we extend it,
we can make it wider. You can toward the house, but we can't get any closer to the property line because of the setbacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the setback has to be 12 feet?
It's 5 feet. No, 5 feet is that's to your house. So we can go closer to your house. We can go wider to the house if you want.
Yeah.
So if you want to make the pool wider, it's no problem. We can go, you can go as close as 4 feet. I wouldn't recommend it. But I would say if you're gonna go closer, like you want to add 2 foot to the pool, that's not gonna make it too many, it'd be 17 feet wide.
Yeah, or the thing to be like to be set off. I don't know how to explain.
Yeah, so basically the other thing we could do is we could put a Baja shelf as like a kick out, and then you'd still have the whole pool.
Yeah, right here, like in the center where you were.
No problem. Let me do that.
Have you ever seen versions of it? In case they want to go back.
Sometimes
I
have in the past, but usually I don't. Because most homeowners have made the decision. Like again, what I do is excuse me real quick, as I'm explaining to Tracy how I do when I do something like this. I usually don't save different versions because most homeowners they know what they want. Mm-hmm. So we don't save and it's once I change something, it's hard to go back and then if you I want to see this, this, and this. Well, we can't do this, this, and this on all the different versions, if that makes sense. So what we usually do is I say, okay, you got to pick a shape, and then you got to go from there because we don't have time to do multiple unless they want to pay for it, and it's winter time and we got time. But homeowners that do that too are just they're not making up their mind, and that's not a good thing. If you give people too many choices, they get confused. From doing this all these years. All these years. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice too.
Yeah, I like what you wanted. Again, this is to me, if it's my pool, again, I like everything. I'm a designer, that's why I do this, but it's nice because you have a full pool and then you have a Baja shelf area.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking because I don't want the pool, it's already small and we're cutting into it with
and you got plenty of room. Mm-hmm. You got plenty of room, so why not? And then what I would say is, do you want a bunch of steps or do you just want enough steps to get in and just have a lap lane?
No, just enough steps to get in with.
Get in with? Okay, no problem.
Not pretty many steps.
Yeah, you don't need a bunch of steps. Is it just you two, mask, or are there kids? You guys have kids or just the dogs?
The dogs and 3 adult kids.
3 adult kids. Now my daughter is 18. She just turned 18.
No, she's 19 now. Yes.
19, yeah.
The baby's 19, and I have 2 that just graduated college.
Oh, you're done. Look, you guys are finished up. You can just tell everybody to get out, and
they're going back to school. And they'll never leave.
Oh, let me see. Now my mom, she has 3 boys, and she's like, "You all have to leave." So she kicked us all out. No, she didn't. She's a wonderful mother.
Corona to have them back at the house. So.
No, I want my daughter. I love her, but I think kids they gotta find their own way.
Yeah.
They gotta find their own way. Gotta earn your own keep.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. This should look pretty nice now.
I'm gonna be charging them for this pool every time they go.
Well, I would for sure. Oh, that looks pretty nice, guys.
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
That's what you wanted. I got you what you wanted. See.
Yeah. Do we need to tell you about the umbrella and that?
Yeah, I'll put the umbrella in there. We don't put it on the plan because when Dave, so what? Like there's things that Dave does, the builder does, that I don't need to put on the plan just because because there's a lot of stuff already, so we don't want to confuse the really really smart people of the city.
Okay.
And I was kidding because they're not really really smart.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah. That's exactly right. They're just not. And the older I get, am I getting smarter or people getting dumber? I don't know. Let's put some lights in here so you guys can see it at night.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And I'll put the umbrella in so you can see it. So we put the umbrellas in so you can see it in the 3D. But you won't see it on the plan. You're like, where's the umbrella? It won't be there.
Yeah.
So don't panic. And if you don't do plans, I tell most people, now what color umbrella would you like? I have red, green, or blue.
Blue.
Blue, there you go. We aim to please here at the Arrogant Designer. Oh, all right. Now we go to this other mode. Oh, that's starting to look nice. Okay, now we're ready for nighttime. Ooh. Oh.
That's pretty.
Yeah, and it literally will look just like that. Dave will make it look just like that.
Can we have it tomorrow?
For you, of course.
Oh, it was that easy.
It just 20 or 30 years from now, the AI will just do this, and then, oh, that looks nice. And then it'll just unfold. All the machines will come out, and it'll be done. I don't think so, but.
Yeah, and then the spa will have a light too, right?
The spa has a light in it too.
Okay.
And then I'm going to change. So this spa, let me go back to the daytime view. Yeah. Again, I've been using this program 20 years. It just is incredible. It keeps getting better. So the spa here, so we can do the spillway a couple different ways. The spillway is the water. We call that's the water feature in the spa.
Mm-hmm.
So I can cover it like this so that the water comes underneath the concrete.
Yeah.
I like that better because then you can sit on the whole thing. If you have that open space, it's not very comfortable to get in and out. It doesn't look as nice to me when you have this clean look.
Yeah, my husband said he likes that.
Okay. Well, let him have some decisions. I think it's appropriate. He's paying for some of the pool, I imagine. All right. Well, so we got anything else we're going to be adding? Or anything else we want in the pool? Looks pretty nice, guys. Boy.
Yeah, I think that's it. Just
no fire pit, no nothing like that, or barbecue.
Are you because we discussed the
yes. What I have it at 3.5 to 6 right now.
Yeah, the fire pit on the where the cover is right now, we wanted to choose that out because right now it's really old.
So you want where the spa is to be 5 feet?
No. Are we just doing the pool, or are you doing because without Dave, we were right beside the spot was going to be a fire pit.
Yeah, I'm doing the fire pit too. I'm going to put that in here also.
I was just asking about the pool.
The pool, I'm fine with the pool. I'm just fancy with the cover needs to go away too. Needs to be changed into something else.
Okay, what is it? What are you gonna do with the cover?
I mean, I think it's same size. Am I able can it be moved a little bit closer to the fence, and then change it to that's the new cover, the aluminum stuff.
Alumawood, yeah. It's right now. It's again. So it's gonna be solid cover and flat.
Yeah.
Okay, solid cover and the same is gonna be. Is it gonna be that color? Is it gonna be white? Is there?
I'd rather have it white.
You'd rather have it white? Okay, no problem. And then the fire pit you want square, and we'll start with like a 4-foot size.
Yeah. And,
Okay.
on the aluminum wood that he's saying, we're going to do the same, what do you call it, layered, not layered, stacks along.
On the columns?
The columns.
On the column, no problem. So I have a quick technical question. Could you tell what I need to know is where the gas and the electric meter are on what side of the house?
It's well, looking at it right now, it's on the right side.
On the right side, okay, and they're both right next. Usually they're right next to each other.
Yes.
Okay, no problem. I just need to put it on the plan. We'll put them right there. It's fine.
Yeah, that's right there.
Yeah. Okay, and let's change. We'll do the fire pit. And then we'll change the cover and we'll do the columns. No problem.
So split.
I want it long.
You want it long?
The rectangle.
No problem. No
I don't know
problem.
what to say.
It's not again. It's not. So again, from doing this so long, I am a master. I have no problem saying that. But I always liked the story about the master violinist. He was 100 years old, and he was the best in the world ever seen. And he was sitting there practicing. And a student asked him, "Master, why are you practicing? You're the best in the world." And he said, "Well, I'm starting to get good." So doesn't matter how good you are, you can always be better.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 6 foot long.
Yeah.
By 2.5 wide. That's a pretty decent sized fire pit. Let me show you that in 3D.
Okay. Because there was gonna be like a built-in concrete, I guess couch or whatever.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah. That's like an L shape from the.
So facing the spa kind of. So do you want to be able to sit on the spa and sit next to the fire pit and then also have a couch behind it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, let's look at it. Let's see how you like it. Let me draw it in there and see if you like it. I can hear my little niece. She's in there, supposed to be taking a nap, talking away.
She has a monkey talking to the camera.
Oh, she has her mind. Oh, children.
This is why she's not ready for her own room yet.
No.
Or her own big girl bed.
No. My sister-in-law has my brother. They have a 6-month-old and a 2.5-year-old.
Oh, how cute!
Yeah, and the 2.5-year-old is just I just love. She just reminds me of my daughter as a little girl, and I just absolutely adore her. And again, I'm the uncle, so I don't have to deal with her all day long. So
They're cute.
They're cute when I get to leave. I'm like, oh, bye. And then I get my assistant.
Come back.
All right, so let's see how that looks. I'm gonna put some fire in there too. We gotta put fire in the fire pit, of course. Again, the computer is just amazing at what they can do. All right, and that bench is, just to give you some dimensions. Now, Stefan, if you were in the army and you retired,
Yes.
so you'd be again. So you were a master gunning.
No, I never made it that far.
Oh, gotcha.
I made some first class. I got stuck.
It's so hard to make rate. Again, a lot of the guys that I talked to, they just, it was really hard to make rate.
Yeah, he got injured in Iraq, so
Oh.
yeah, there.
All right. Let's change some stuff here. So we got fire in there now.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Now, I don't know if I put all that stacked stone on there because that's a lot of stacked stone on the bench.
On night, we just want to keep it simple.
Yeah, so I would probably say let's just do what color stucco is the house?
Brown.
Brown, okay. We'll just keep it. I would tend to go that color.
Well, I wanted him. My husband's gonna paint that wall white.
Do you want to do white? No problem.
Yeah, because I wanted the bench to be white.
Okay.
And then what we were gonna do was put like foam, and pillows.
Pillows on it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, where are we at here? We are at something. I'm doing something. What are you doing, PJ? Squirrel. Oh. I think I would keep stacked stone on the fire pit.
Yeah, on the fire pit.
On the fire pit, yeah. Now, do you want the concrete on the pool to be a little off-white, or do you want to keep it gray?
The concrete on the pool? Oh, yeah, like the coping.
Yeah.
Thing.
Yeah.
I wanted it blue.
You wanted a what?
Yeah, white.
White, no problem.
I wanted is it flagstone? Not flagstone. Not flagstone. The I don't want it to look like concrete. I wanted the white stacked stone and then it to be not a flagstone. Oh my God, what is that?
Like a tile or travertine?
Travertine.
Travertine, there we go.
And the white travertine.
I can read minds every now and then.
Okay.
Let's see if we got a travertine. I think I got a travertine in here. Yeah, there's nice. There we go. Ooh, that looks nice.
Yeah, that's a flagstone from, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Just keep the bench all white. It's really nice. Nice travertine.
Now, from your experience, is that more expensive if you do the white travertine?
It just depends. It's not that much more expensive. It just depends. Dave will have you pick it out, and then he'll go, okay, that's too much, or pick out another type. But they come now. The travertine actually comes in pre-cut pieces, so it's usually not too bad. So, and again, when you talk about the cost of the pool, maybe $1,000 one way. So it's not you're not going to spend an extra $5,000 to get travertine on the pool. So yeah, And Dave's pretty darn fit. Again, you couldn't find a better contractor, honestly. I deal with all the crappy ones. I literally blackball a contractor every week.
Oh, okay.
Because
so you not only work for Dave, you also work for other companies.
Yeah,
right?
I work for this is my own company. I've had this company in its version 5 years. So I have about 500 different other companies that are like Dave's that use us. And then now 3 years ago, I'd rather work for just homeowners. Because I don't have the problems with homeowners because contractors are little boys and they lie a lot. And I got tired of it, and I got tired of chasing them down for money. And so now Dave's one of by the beginning of next year, almost all the contractors will have to have their homeowner call me. Because even the good ones, Dave's one of the few that will keep that he'll be like. Again, we do quite a few. We do all his pools, but it's only because he doesn't lie and he shows up on time. But even the good ones start to go right. Right now, it's so busy. We've never had as many pools ever built except in the '60s when this started like this. It's absolutely insane. It's too much work. We're going to run into a bunch of problems in 6 months because there's not enough contractors and not enough people to do all this work. Not even.
Sorry to interrupt you. So on the clear pit, I've seen pictures. I don't know if you're able to do it on the 3D, where it's just like a blue pebble.
Sure. You mean you want the glass to be blue?
Yeah, the glass to be blue.
No problem. What I was going to do is go ahead and after this, I'll change the patio cover, and I'll put the columns around it. The question I had is, are you going to do pavers or are you going to do concrete? What are you going to do as the?
Probably stamped concrete.
Stamped concrete. Okay, we'll change that too.
Because that's much cheaper, right?
Well, Dave does it for, I don't know how he does all the stuff he does for so inexpensive. I know his price for contract, I think, is $6.50 or $7, and the closest I've seen it from any other contractor is $8. Yeah, let me change the patio cover too now. So the patio cover right now is it's 19 and a half by 16. Did you want to shorten it?
No, we kind of want it off to the thing because he's going to put a barbecue around it. So we wanted to kind of extend it towards the fence on the.
Okay, so you actually want to make it bigger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I guess we'll do like a barbecue thing, and people would be like sitting on the other side, so we need it covered.
Yeah. We'll go 2 and a 6. You won't be able to. Again, most of the cities, the closest you can get to the property line is 3 foot.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, that extends it like that. Okay, no problem. My little niece has decided to get up, and she is, I don't know why, but if you even make a loud noise, she just starts crying. I don't even know why, but she does. It's hilarious. Well, for me, not for her. Okay. And then these, we're going to make a foot. And Trace, most of the patio covers are just 8 foot high. That's the max you go on. Let's see here. I'm doing squirrel. And then we'll do this. And then we can go ahead and put the barbecue in there for you too, no problem. Oh, look at that. And then we'll make this white. go. Ooh, starting to look nice, guys.
Yeah.
And then what we'd like to do is put that post, these posts over a little bit. I don't know where this one is, probably somewhere like that. But we can incorporate that post into the barbecue if you want.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Right here. There it is. There's. Oh, it's so funny. Now, which way are you going to be facing when you grill there, Stefan?
The fence.
The fence.
So you're going to be grilling on the fence side?
No, he's gonna be like
Facing.
I'll be facing the fence.
Probably facing the fence. Yeah, okay, gotcha. So it's really just an island to grill on.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and, I guess Dave was saying you can put benches, but
Yeah, what you could do is put you could put some benches on that seats on the other side.
Yeah, and then he was saying like right here where those benches are, to make it like an L shape, the barbecue.
Okay, no problem.
You don't want that?
I like the street. That's it.
But you need a refrigerator.
Well, you got plenty of room for a fridge in there.
Yeah. And that like outdoor stove. Outdoor sink, or what do you call when you cook to the fire? Like a stove, like a
The
small
burner?
stove.
Yeah, unless you really, again, I'm going to tell you from doing this so much that you'll never use that burner.
You'll already.
What's that?
We cook our fish outside.
Oh, you cook your fish. Oh, good. I only eat fish. I don't eat any meat. I stopped eating red meat in October.
Yeah.
And I love the fish.
That's why he needs to grill out.
A fish, okay. Well, call me wrong. There we go. You will use your burner.
I don't like my fish being cooked inside there.
No problem. Oh, let's see here. There we go. Outdoor kitchens. I got a burner. Put that in there.
So you don't want it like that. You don't want it extended there?
I'm watching this right
Flavor or
Do you want that burner on the left side or the right side of the grill, Stefan? The right side? No, left side. Okay, no problem. And the grill I have in there, again, you're gonna pick out whatever grill is. You're gonna pick it out. He's got to have it. They build around it, so we don't need the size of the equipment. But the one that I have in there is a 42 inch. Yeah, stamp contract. I'll do some stamp contract. You guys will see it here. We'll do that.
Yeah, we were just trying to figure out.
I want to cut them.
Well, you can try it. It's Oh, look at this. Look what he's doing. That, I like that.
You like that?
Yeah.
Every now and then I get it right. I like it. I love everything about it, actually. Very clean.
Would this be available, like, for us to view and salivate over?
Yes. Well, yeah. So what's going to happen now? This will be on YouTube. So you guys can go to this. You get when we do the online thing, you get a free video because now it's just online the whole time. So what I'm going to do now. So is there anything else you guys want to add or change?
Are we able to like see how it looks with like a patch of grass somewhere? Because I'm trying to convince him to get like a patch of grass right here, maybe by the where the couch is or the.
Yeah, I can put a patch in there, no problem. And then I can throw some furniture in there if you'd like, so you can see what that looks like.
So when you pull this permit.
Well, Dave will do all that for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't got to do none of that unless he asked you to, but that'd be strange. Usually he pulls them all.
For what?
Usually he pulls the permits for homeowners.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to do like the front yard, would it be just this one permit if we include the front yard or no? It's just.
Well, there's really nothing in the front yard you permit unless you're doing like the driveways. They don't. Or what are you doing in the front yard?
Well, we wanted to extend, not right now, possibly not right now, but extend the parking. What do you call that? The driveway.
Yeah. Usually the cities don't want you to. You might ask them, but most of the time they don't ask you to permit that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but if you need if you need it permitted, just let us know. We can if they need a drawing, and just a drawing like that for the front yard would run $300.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we can't include it all in one permit.
No, well you could, but you can't include. My price doesn't include anything but the pool and anything else. Yeah.
And this consultation right here is included with
with Dave, correct? Yeah. So what's included is today, and then I'm going to send you pictures, and then you can see this video anytime you want online.
Okay.
Yeah, and then if you have any changes, right now we can do them, but you won't see them for you won't be able to get me for a month because we're booked out that far, and then it's $250 per hour. So yeah. So if you want to change, if you're doing the front, I would ask the city because I don't think you need a permit for the driveway.
Okay.
Yeah. And let me throw some furniture in here for you. What you want to see some cushions on that couch?
Yeah.
No problem. Yeah, and maybe some. Do you guys want to see some? You want to see some? Now that's only 3 foot of space for that barbecue. Do you want to push it forward a little bit so you can have some chairs behind the barbecue?
Yeah, that would be great.
No problem. She's babbling on.
I went in there to uncover Riley's face, and she was jumping up around because she is stinky.
Let's put a few chairs there. Do you want to overhang there, Stefan?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want it dual level?
No.
Just one level?
Just one level.
Okay, no problem. So Tracy, when I'm doing these, so if they usually, and just to go through it, we go to for the overhang. It's usually set at 2 inches on the hardscape. Mm-hmm. So you can only do an overhang 10 inches. If not, it'll break. So I go to cut. I go ahead and take off the. I take off the the coping on the hardscape, and I lower it 3 inches, and then I put a custom shape, so it's one piece. If you don't do that, then in the program, what I'll end up doing is it does something super funky when it comes to like it overlaps, and then you can't see it. I mean, it just looks horrible. She's just babbling away. Are you guys gonna put some lights and some ceiling fans, you think, in that patio cover?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
All right, well, let's do that too.
Is there like room to put a small sink?
Yeah, you do. You do have. We can kick this over. There, you got room. What I probably do, Seven, is kick the fridge over, and then put the sink right next to that post.
Okay.
Unless you want to put you can switch them, but I'll just put them in like this right now. Because you really, when you're grilling, you probably want that space next to you to put stuff on there.
Yeah, that's right.
So you can put that out. No, I mean this.
Making it.
No, I just want to discuss it.
Now the sink is just a shallow sink, so don't let it. You can have a deep sink. It's just the computer. Just because it's not difficult, but it's very time consuming to do it any other way besides like this. So you just can see it. I like to say I don't do tea and crumpets. We just get it done. And you probably just have maybe a couple. No one's going to sit behind that barbecue.
No.
So you probably have 2 seats here, and then someone would sit on the end here. I think you'd have someone sit here. Be very nice. So you got some grass. Let's throw on some patio furniture. Do you want a table underneath there, Lonnie?
Yeah.
And I'll change the color because I don't think we want red. We'll go blue. We'll just keep everything blue. All right. And then I think we go to cushions. Oh, where would my cushions be? I think actually I can make the whole bench look like cushions. That would be the way to do it. Oh, look at that. All right, they got some cushions there. Nice to sit on. And then this back of the back of that would probably just be straight. And then let's throw in some ceiling fans. And then we'll throw you some plants in there. Do you guys have any particular type of plants that you like? Do you like to kind of give you tropical or kind of just continental?
Well, I don't know. I think like something that's, I don't know the name of the plant, but they're like thorny. They're
Like succulents and cactus?
yeah.
Okay, no problem.
You can tell I'm not a person.
It's, you know what, that's my job is to read minds. So that's my job.
What do you want? Any plants or anything? Something I don't want anything that falls on the pool. You know.
Yeah, you don't want anything. You don't want any mess.
Yeah.
You want 1 or 2 ceiling fans.
2.
And then I'm thinking maybe we do, I would say at the most, I would say 4 lights was probably plenty. You can go up to 6, but
Going 4.
just 4, yeah, because you really don't. Again, the things are pretty bright. And then let's put you want to put gravel back there, you think, maybe, instead of behind, where the plant areas are?
I actually wanted it off cement.
The whole thing? What? So you just.
That kind of look ugly. We wanted like a raised planter like behind that thing and just have those aloe vera looking.
No problem. So you want me? What I can do is I can put a small wall. The problem is you guys have that wrought iron fence.
Yeah.
So you got to be able to wall up against that fence if you want to retain anything.
Oh, okay.
So what I would probably recommend is not doing that because it's gonna the expense. I would just, if it's me, I would just put gravel in there and then cactus and succulents.
Yeah.
And keep it real clean. But let's let you guys see it real quick before let me throw the plants in and then we'll go through it.
It's not that much to outcut.
You can just go out there with the scissors and cut that much grass.
No, it's not that big of a.
I'm not cutting grass anymore.
He has to cut it. That's why he.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I know. I tend to agree with him because I don't want to cut any grass.
That small of a area, it shouldn't be that much for artificial grass, right?
That's what I would tend to just go artificial grass, and then be done with it.
I got a question about. I understand the setback, the 5 feet setback, right?
Yes.
On that wrought iron fence line, where we're at right now, because my neighbor has this tree that no matter what you do, it's like creeping up towards us.
Right.
Like the roots are like creeping up towards us, and it's growing on our side.
Right.
Like right now, like where my patio cover is.
Right.
It's grass, right? The grass towards the pole, like that. That thing is like the roots of that thing is already underneath my patio.
Oh yeah, you can just go ahead and drill a hole in any of those roots if they're on your property and put poison in there. That's what I would do.
That's the thing is it's on that fence line, and then I was gonna put something in between it because I was actually in the process of doing it. I was gonna put a cover in there and put an underground PVC pipe where I could just drench it with bleach every now and then.
Yep. Anything on your property, you're allowed to do.
Okay.
So that's the way that works. So.
Get me graveled out. That's my problem. That thing is. I've done everything I could do. I bleached it. I did. I don't know what kind of tree it is, but it's persistent.
Yeah. It's either a ficus or it's the ficus are very aggressive, and so the eucalyptus.
It destroyed my irrigation system already.
Yeah, that isn't surprising.
Yeah. So what kind of things are those that like the point? Yeah, that wood. Oh, I don't like those. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. Just tell me. It's that easy. It's that easy.
I took those away. That's the first thing I
You're like, get rid of those. No problem. So do you like agave? Do you like stuff like that or
whatever thorny plants? So they look like aloe vera.
Yeah. Aloe.
But
yeah.
The long tall leaves kind of. Oh my goodness! Wait, don't I?
So see if they like that one that I put in there.
Yeah.
These are kind of long, very elegant. Easy to take care of.
It's fine now. That's not going to be wrong.
I know. It's non-visual.
And then just some really simple, there's stuff that's really simple. And again, it's just for the drawing and just for you to see something. I just keep it simple like that. It's me.
Here's my other question. Like right where that umbrella is, that's where my AC system is.
Okay.
Are we able to move that to the side?
You can move the AC. The next Dave will have to figure out where. I'll ask him where he wants to try and put the pool equipment.
Yeah, I can see. When we talked to him, he was going to put it on the left-hand side.
The left side, is that on the same side as the gas and the electric?
No, it's actually the opposite side.
The other side, on this side over here. Okay. Yeah, because you got room on that side.
Yeah, because I got room on that side. Yeah, is that enough room to put the?
Oh yeah, you got plenty of room.
Okay. And the pool equipment's going to be on that side.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Because I don't want to have all this stuff and then you got the AC right there.
Right next to it, right. And he'll move that for you.
Yeah.
Or he'll have one of his guys. He's got guys that do, He should be from New York as fast as Dave talks.
Okay.
I talk a lot. I just don't talk as fast as him. He just talks. He talks. Okay, that looks better. All right, let's go to a nice shot so you guys can have a nice video here when we're done. Look, there's your backyard, guys.
Oh wow! And you can show this to the kids.
You can go, and I'm gonna give you pictures too. So I'm gonna shoot you pictures too. And let me show you this at night. This is really gonna,
Oh, it's beautiful. So what's the percentage of it looking when you draw something like this 3D and then having it come out exactly like this?
It'll come out almost exactly, like 90%.
Okay.
Yeah. It's really, again, it doesn't really, actually, the computer doesn't do it justice because the computer still looks a little cartoony still. Like just a little bit, I think. I just want to give you a shot from over here. There you go, guys.
Beautiful.
You'll never see your pool from that view, but you know, unless you're flying up top there.
From our bedroom, probably.
Right, from your bedroom. There you go. All right. Well, there you go. I'm gonna go ahead and email you pictures now, and then in a week or so, Dave will. It takes a couple weeks for the engineering, and then to get it through the city.
Okay.
So, and then you got any questions? Like I said, I'm gonna email you right now pictures, and the YouTube video will be that same link. So I'll actually put it in the link that I put the pictures. You can go to that anytime, and then, like I said, Dave will handle anything from here. If you got any questions, just give him a call.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. So nice talking to you guys. Okay. You're welcome. Bye-bye.